Hi everybody, so I get asked a lot where I get my inspiration from. The truth is from everywhere and anywhere, because it's amazing where inspiration can come from. But I do keep my eyes open and ears to the ground for some special bits that are always worth a look at, and one of those is, believe it or not, Lego. Lego, to my mind, has been responsible for generation upon generation of modelers, tinkerers, adventurers and engineers. It's awesome stuff to play with. I'm not surprised there's such huge interest in Lego. But this year, April 2023, they brought out a new gear. There's not much information on it because it is brand new, but there's a guy called New Elementary who's done something on the uses of it and talks about it. But this gear has some astounding, interesting properties. Now, it's essentially a worm gear. And like all worm gears, of course, we can interface it with real gears, so to speak, and use it for the gear ratio. But normally with worm gears, you can't backdrive them because they're where they're made. That means the worm can drive the big cog, but the big cog can't drive the worm. But with this new Lego worm gear, you can backdrive it, apparently. One of the really interesting things about it is you can create a cross formation and use one gear to drive the other gear in a cross. And then there are a couple of other really just amusing things that you can do with it. Now, I checked out the price and it was £1.50 for a brick that was 49mm by 12mm. And I don't mind paying that, but you are locked into that size if you do that. Now, you can interface them with gears, as I say, and Lego gears are metric modulus 1, I believe, but you're still locked into using that particular form. So I thought, well, how about I give it a go designing this worm gear and see if the worm gear I design operates in the same way as the Lego worm gear. So did a bit of analysis on the Lego worm gear, and it turns out, if you look at it, it's actually just an Archimedes screw. Across that 49mm, we get 2 turns of an Archimedes screw. And then if we repeat those 2 turns and rotate them 90 degrees, we end up with this. And this looks remarkably like the Lego gear, doesn't it? And I've printed off a couple of them. I've actually printed off 2 sizes. I've got the Lego gear size, which are here, and then I've got what I'm calling the medium size, because I plan on doing a large size, which are here. And we're going to put this Lego medium size into a cross gear arrangement, see if it actually works. And there it is put together, so if I twiddle that, the other one turns. That's and back turns. That's awesome, actually. I had no idea if that was going to work, but indeed it does. So it looks like I've managed to do a replication of that rather interesting Lego worm gear. Now, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. There's a Japanese guy called Yoshihito Isogawa, and he's doing some awesome things, including a walker, a robotic walking machine using exactly this gear, and he's got a few other examples. So I'll put these on Thingiverse. There'll be a large, medium and small, and I'll give links to New Elementary and to Yoshihito so you can get some inspiration, because myself, I don't know what I'm going to use these things for, but it's that kind of thing that you should keep in the back of your mind, because you don't know when you're going to want something like that, or even develop something else out of it. I mean, I'm thinking here of cycloidal drives, and maybe we could make this a massive drive, so 100:1 gear ratio, no idea. But there's a lot of things to look at with something like that, and it's certainly worth keeping in the back of your mind in case something occurs to you. And one thing is, it's just plain awesome to twiddle because it looks so counterintuitive. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I sincerely hope this gear was useful to you. Thank you very much for watching, and please do remember to like and subscribe.